So I saw your question in the email from section 5.4. The population mean and standard deviation are given below. Find the required probability and determine whether the given sample mean would be considered unusual. We got a sample size of 70. I think that is sufficient size to make sure it's normal. Find the probability of the sample mean being greater than 228 if the population mean is 227 and the population standard deviation is 5.9. So you could do this by hand or you could use StatCrunch. You have a couple ways of doing this. So I've already opened StatCrunch. So if you want to use technology or do it by your hand, that's your call. I'll show you. You can use a normal calculator in StatCrunch to do this. So you go to Stat Calculators, and they've got something called the normal calculator. I kind of like it because it gives you a nice visual picture. So the population means 227. If you read the section, it tells you that the sample mean will be the same, and so it would be 227. Now we need to enter standard deviation. The standard deviation's not going to be the same as the population standard deviation. If you look at the section, it gives you a formula for that. It says that the sample standard deviation. I'll just put a S here for sample. It equals the population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. And so we'll have to break out a calculator here and find this. And so that's what, 5.9 divided by the square root of 70, the sample size. And the sample size is 70, and the population standard deviation is 5.9. So I'm grabbing a calculator and I'll put that in here. 5.9 divided by the square root of 70. That comes out to 0.70518. And so that we need to use that for the standard deviation. And so let me get out this drawing tool and I'll put in here the 0.70518. And then we want it to be greater than 228. So we put that in here, 228, and we say compute. And we see we get a rather small 0.078. So that would go here. And that's not going to be unusual because it is greater than 5%. Hope that helps.